Yo, I'm back again, once again, at your boy Ann Jordan from I'll Be Damned. This is my girl.
Miss Nick Nicole.
Sir Charles. Shelton. Keenan Robbins.
They all got government names. Y'all all know that these. I just met Keenan tonight. Y'all all. What is your name? Shelton, Chad, Eric, Pendarvis.
Right.
You got 4 fucking names. You know how hyphen works. Chad, 3 names. A first, a middle, and a last.
Hey, get your mans, bro.
Oh my God.
We went from Chad, Pendarvis. These are all
Shelton. Boom, hit it right now. Welcome back to I'll Be Damned. It's your boy Ann Jordan. This is my girl, Nick Nicole. Let's keep it going.
Oh man.
Yeah, let's retake this.
No, we good.
Sorry, Charles.
Shelton, the young bull. What we got?
Keenan Robbins at Keenan Robbins X.
Mr. Wet Behind the Ears. That's what we're gonna call him by the end of the night.
Young bull.
Yeah, young bull. All right, today we're gonna go ahead and play this. It's not a game, I guess, but it's a little fun. Is what would you do in the moment of, like, say, an athlete or even a civil rights activist, anything? When I say what would you do in this moment, you just go ahead and put yourself in that position, and we'll go from there. The first one I wanted to start off with is the decision. LeBron James' decision when he got ready to leave Cleveland to go to Miami. What would you have done in that situation?
Like, would we have left?
Yeah, leave how you've done it. Like, the situation that he was in, what do you do now as LeBron James in that moment?
Well, you got to understand, like, at his age and that having children at that age, what his children's future is and what they want to pursue. So being Bronny's age, he wants to pursue basketball. You have to put him in the best position to pursue basketball at any given cost.
Right.
And that was down in Miami?
So, well, not even in Miami.
Florida, Texas, or Cali.
Yeah, so
Okay.
and that being
New York.
what's called Sierra Canyon, right?
That's why he went to
Very
go to LA.
well-known basketball school. So you put him in that position.
So you would have done the same thing, pretty much.
Yes, well, and you're giving yourself the best position to be at the Lakers, so you can pursue other big, basketball players like Anthony Davis to play with you.
So
Okay.
we talking about when he left Cleveland.
When he left Cleveland to go to Miami.
Right.
Yeah.
No, because that's what I just want to make sure we clarify. Because we talking about the Lakers, so I'm saying
The
when
decision.
when he made the decision to leave,
Not the
Cleveland,
Lakers, the
I
decision
would've
to
left
Cleveland.
too, because how many times did he take them to the finals?
Once.
Once, okay, and his teams was pretty much trash,
Yeah.
and he's being valued or looked at as potentially being the best player in the world. You cannot be the best player in the world. You ain't got no goddamn ships. So that nigga jumped ship and went and got him 3 ships.
Right.
I would have done the same goddamn thing.
Verbatim, you'd have done the same way.
Same goddamn.
What about you?
Man, y'all are both far more mature than I am. I'm gonna go play with my friends on South Beach and be rich and not be living in Cleveland.
Right. So it's just like
Because
what he said. Your answers was
I was talking about Cleveland, the second Cleveland. I was
no.
That's why I specified.
The decision.
First
age gap.
when he
The
okay, he wasn't born yet, and he wasn't born yet. He wasn't born yet.
Using diapers.
Now the young bull.
Oh.
He wasn't born yet.
We going to Miami
Do
Beach.
you even remember?
I know.
Miami Beach, we having fun.
I think he should take a shot.
But they right here. I mean,
Yeah. You gonna go ahead and take that shot?
Go ahead.
Hell no.
Once
You.
it wasn't me.
No,
hell.
it's
Normally it's me.
Just you.
It's coming. Don't worry.
Because
A proud moment.
it is.
Normally it's me. Y'all give me some. Thank you, bro. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, because it's usually your ass. So yeah, you definitely gonna take another one because you took one early. So no, you gotta take it now, but it's coming. It's definitely coming. I clearly said the decision.
I did specify. I said we are talking about when he left Cleveland
Yeah.
to go to Miami.
And then that was
You said
called.
Lakers, Sierra Canyon. I said Sierra Canyon ain't in
it's
no
funny
ground.
because I got into a whole.
You went to the whole breakdown. You went from.
And y'all was like, dang, he's pretty.
Well, I was
Yeah.
like, damn, you mean to tell me he like set this up 11 years?
11 years? I was like, damn, that nigga was looking to the future. He's like, hey, I'm gonna leave and go to Miami. Then when I leave Miami, go back to Cleveland. And then I'm be like, hey,
Who's
this
Dr.
good
Stream?
school.
I looked at all 4.
I looked at all.
Right?
I look at all 2 million possibilities.
10 years later.
Me. What about you? What have you done?
I don't like cold weather, so I'm in Miami.
I like that answer. Me personally, I would have done it the exact same way that he did it. Reason is because we're talking about the decision right now to this day because that's how much how much of an impact it made. 2, he wanted to win for Cleveland eventually. He could not. His only way he could have was leaving, because him himself would have been good enough to keep them in the Eastern Conference Finals almost every year. No draft picks. No one's in free agents is coming to fucking Cleveland. Period. And still ain't. You know what I'm saying? So he would have never been able to even pursue that dream of getting a championship for them. Then I'm that age in South Beach. It's time to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you in the Midwest, Cleveland is trash. It's time to go. I would have left for sure.
It's also worth pointing out he didn't have the best relationship with the owner
At all.
So like, if you are a rare percentage of people that completely can leverage their employment situation and be like, "Hey, boss, I don't like you,"
so I'm leaving
and leave. Oh, and by the way, again, because I'm sorry, no disrespect to like anybody from Cleveland, but
it's Cleveland.
Am I gonna stay disrespected in Cleveland, or am I gonna go and be courted to Miami?
Yeah, like.
That's the easy choice.
It's easy.
We're not going to sit here and play like that decision of him leaving also didn't have to do with Delonte West fucking his mom. So we're not going to sit here and say that did not happen. No. Because I feel like that was another big ass issue why he took his ass out, because he was like, nigga, if I stay here, I'm going to kill this nigga.
Yeah, that was.
Out of here. Y'all better get me out of here now.
Hey, but you see what decision will happen, because he leave and Delonte West, that nigga on fucking Harry Hines like this. So it's like, hey, it's consequences of fucking LeBron mama.
I looked up his net worth like earlier.
Was it like -2?
I think it was like $30.
Damn, that's tough.
No. Okay, hold on.
You lying.
You lying. You gotta be lying.
No endorsements, nothing?
Hell no.
Who we talking about? Delonte West?
Yeah.
Well, this is why it's a fairly sensitive subject.
Damn, cocaine's a hell of a
Delonte West has been homeless for a period of years.
Yeah, for a while.
Is he still in rehab now?
That is pure.
I thought he got better. I thought
He did get better. Him and Steve Francis are working out things.
Yeah. He's been through some shit.
Because Steve Francis fucked up too.
He did.
He tried to cross. He was learning how to cross over again, my G. He was on video learning how to cross over again on video.
I don't
on
even
Instagram.
know what happened with Steve Francis.
He cracked out too. He was out of there. Yes. Francis was out of there. No. Marbury, rich.
Go down those roads, but what are the other examples of like what we would do?
Okay, say you don't make the decision.
Okay.
You stay in Cleveland, and you try to play it out. Like, how do y'all think LeBron James' career would have been right now if he never made that decision?
He would have never been in a discussion of being the greatest of all time if he was.
I agree. There would be no GOAT conversation because there would have been no rings to go along with it.
Why not though?
Because you're not getting people to come in Cleveland. Free agents is not coming to Cleveland.
Isn't it just based on his skill level?
No. It'd be nice.
It's based off his teammates giving him the ability to win with them.
So here's the question.
It'd be nice.
That'll maybe make it a little easier to answer the hypothetical here. If LeBron had stayed in Cleveland for his entire career, so he just completed his 18th year? All right, so if he had stayed in Cleveland his entire career, how many rings would he have right now?
0.
You think he would have 0 rings?
I think he would have 0.
Team?
Yep. And the reason is, it has nothing to do with LeBron James himself. He would have been good enough just by himself that they're getting to the Eastern Conference Championship or might be in the finals every year. They was doing it when he had them trash teams. No draft picks. Free agents are not coming to Cleveland. He tried to get his own best friend, D. Wade, to come there first.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
And he wouldn't come.
What do y'all feel about free agents not coming to Dallas, though? Because, I mean, we're in.
Mark Cuban and Carlisle. They don't want to put.
And Rick Carlisle's coaching. People don't
Carlisle's a micromanager. People don't like that shit.
So what do y'all think of Kidd taking over?
Okay, let's put this.
Jason Kidd taking over?
Okay.
I love it.
He already did.
He is.
Oh, he's the coach?
Yeah.
No. He's a head coach.
He's a head coach.
Yeah, he's the head coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he's the head
it's
coach.
official that, I know Carlisle already said he's not coming back.
He already signed to Indiana. He's at the Pacers.
And it's already
He's
official
gone.
that Jason Kidd is now the official head coach of the
Yes.
Mavericks. Oh, nigga, it's going to be a repeat of 2011 in this bitch. The show is. It surely is.
You should say that's right.
No, that is not a hell no moment.
Throw up your t-shirt real fast.
That's a definitely hell no moment.
What you mean, bro?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
You
go
back
ahead.
on track. Go ahead.
That is not dumb. That is my personal opinion.
That is a dumb ass personal opinion. No.
That and we all know who could ruin that for y'all. Just walk Tony Braxton on it. Let that play out one more time like it's 19.
Wow. Wow. Love should have brought you
Right there.
home last night. Yep. Yeah.
Low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
I'm not taking it.
Dangling.
I'm hungry.
It's dangling.
I'm not taking it. I put my foot down
Nah.
and I'm not taking
Your foot just came up. Take that shot.
it. It came up to come down.
It did it again. That's twice.
Careful.
Take that shot because all the other shots are not poured.
I mean, it's
Go ahead,
probably, at least I wasn't the first hell no tonight, so it's probably.
Yeah, you're right. We'll give you a clap on that. So, what would you do? What would you do if you're a free agent? I want each one of us to answer this. You're a free agent. You're not a superstar yet, but you're an all-star.
Okay.
And there's an opening to go get a max deal at the Mavericks.
I'm leaving.
Would you go?
Yes, I'm leaving.
I know you would, for sure.
Leaving from where?
You're at a good franchise, like you're at a LA or Chicago or a New York. Or you're somewhere that the city is dope already. Okay, Miami.
Good franchise and dope, that's important.
Yes. Well, no, I wouldn't say that. You're in a
Chicago,
good.
dope city.
You're in a
not
good.
franchise.
Yeah, you're in a good city. You're not necessarily all with a dope franchise. You're in a good
Okay.
city. Would you leave now and go to the Mavericks? Max deal, on the table.
What's wrong with that?
150 million sitting there looking at you.
How many years?
Look,
Max deal gonna be 4 to 5.
if you're leaving 4 years.
Yeah,
If you're already there, re-signing
5, and then you can opt out.
So
I think
Luka's about
second
to
year,
sign his
third year.
max deal, so that's gonna be 5 years, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, do you want to go play with Luka Doncic, the Mavericks, Mark Cuban? Do you want to
I
do
would want to go play with Luka, but I wouldn't want to go play in Dallas.
that? Okay, and why not?
What's wrong with Dallas?
Now,
And choose your words wisely.
to be honest, living in Dallas my whole life, I love Dallas, and I would want to play in Dallas. But personally, I don't think that it's very attractive for people that don't live in Dallas to come play in Dallas.
Mark Cuban's a big deal. He's the Jerry Jones of basketball.
I mean, and there's so many other markets to go play in. Chicago,
But this is the thing
2
is,
New Yorks, 2 LAs, another Golden State,
Miami or Orlando.
Miami, Orlando, yes,
Houston, if you want to be in Texas.
Atlanta if you want to go see some.
I like
Miami if
Orlando.
you want to go see something.
I like Orlando. Have you been to Orlando?
That's why I'm doing what
You
I'm
been to
doing.
Orlando?
Because I'm like, bro, I feel like Dallas.
No, Orlando's
I mean,
it's
you know,
like
I
a
lived
Dallas better weather type. No, I like Orlando.
But even though I lived here my whole entire life in Dallas, like I'm like, bro, Dallas is dope. It's just people.
It
just
is
don't
dope.
Know it.
No, people know it because they moving here in a fucking
But they
rapid
no, I
rate.
feel like they move here because
I'll
one,
go
no,
with
time out, because niggas
I'll go
moving here
with
for like smart reasons, like living is cheaper.
Yeah.
Like it's shit like
It's
that.
newer,
Bro, it's a
cheaper,
dope city.
and nicer.
Like our Scott, bro, it's a dope city, but a lot of people don't think so, especially when I talk to people out.
So, but the thing is, it ain't the city and stuff like that that's stopping people from coming to Dallas.
so what is? So it's just so basically. You
Mark
just saying, like,
Cuban
it's
and
Mark Cuban.
Carlisle was there too because he's a big micromanager. He micromanages.
I mean, my nigga, but that's my main thought process. I'm trying to win a championship. I know I can win a championship. If I'm that dude,
See, but Mavericks don't have like this pedigree of championships.
huh?
They have one in history, 2011.
Okay, don't emphasize.
Well,
they
I have a
one in
question.
history like that. Don't do that. Okay, you're not gonna choose like we the fucking.
And
Saints.
technically, they're one of the
Okay.
newer franchises.
No, I have a question.
Yeah.
Well, she
First of all, y'all finna
Hold up. Hold up. We gonna let the
I'm
lady.
saying y'all got one. Look, y'all don't have. If y'all had as long of a history as the Celtics and had one, that's
You don't
fine.
give Dirk his props.
Dirk gets his props.
I'm dying
What
on
you
all y'all.
He
mean?
gets his props.
Dirk gets his
No,
props.
I'm being sarcastic with you.
Hold up.
His feelings are hurt.
She finally had something to say on the sports topic, so I want to hear it. What you got?
Well, my question is, I've never thought about like entering in the NBA, and
'Cause
what-
you ain't.
Damn, man.
clearly, I mean,
I mean, she classified as a man.
Oh,
you know,
man.
she
I know you got an
gender.
NBA hat on. I know you got an NBA hat on.
Yeah, you ain't got the gun, and only you had a gun, yeah.
Okay.
I think you should have a hell no moment. You misplaced. No, I think you should have a hell no because you misplaced your weapon.
No.
I'm stupid.
No.
I was thinking about it, but we're gonna live with it.
No hell no, mama with that one.
Go
Go ahead.
You got Punk for your
I
weapon,
feel
bro.
like
I'm
the
just
hell
saying.
no.
Actually, it's her weapon.
It's mine. I bought it.
No, I was just saying, but he always
What-
has it,
what-
and he misplaced his weapon.
Wait, yeah, Shaquille, what was
Okay, so my question is, like, going into the NBA, is your goal to win championships? Like, is that
Yes.
like the goal, or is it just to make as much money as you can while you're playing?
It depends who you are and where you're gonna go. If you're LeBron,
You're LeBron,
and you're
championship.
somebody, like you have legacy to take into consideration, so on and so forth.
But
I'm of the opinion that most play, like the vast majority of players, or if we're just gonna think of players as a collective, that it should be to make as much money as you can.
That's
Because
what I would
they
I
will-
agree.
They will bring you in, and when they're done with you, you're gone. Like you are an asset. You're
Right.
labor.
Right.
Don't get it twisted. It's a bomb ass job to have.
Right.
But you're ultimately an asset, and they always talk about it's not business, it's personal. Yes. Well, for the athlete, it's personal and it's business. It's their personal business.
Right.
And you were talking earlier about setting up and supporting your family. Shout out to you, young man, for that. Appreciate you for having the foresight to know about how important that is. And
young
that
man
is
had a
exactly
mature
what
thought.
you should be doing. Setting up your family. If you're not gonna have a family, fine.
Yeah.
You need to just be setting up yourself and taking care of others. And if you can get championships along the way,
That's
It's the cherry on top,
Yeah.
that's the
but
cherry
it's
on
not.
top, Yeah. Now, if you're LeBron, you're talking about the 0.00001%
Right.
of like basketball players. So maybe you have more to take into consideration than that.
But the everyday player, that's a job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's
So-
their job, and they're
Legacy,
gonna
of course,
do
is somebody like
what
that.
benefits them, which as far as money. But when you're LeBron James,
different for different.
you don't
Yeah,
have
that's
to
what I'm saying.
like, bro.
Absolutely.
You're automatically looked at as the best player. So wherever you go, you're gonna have a max deal regardless. Money is not an issue. It's not a problem. My goal is, I'm trying to get championships because I can't be looked at as the best player in the world and I ain't got no ships. Y'all keep comparing me to fucking Jordan and all this type of stuff.
Well, we all
I
agree
gotta
to
have
that,
ships.
though.
And that's why I say,
Yeah, we
and
agree
then
to that.
let's go a little deeper into it. What would you do? Like everybody criticized Kevin Durant for what he did, but I'm like, look, I didn't criticize him because
it ain't
I'm
what
like,
he did, it's how he did it.
No, how did he do it? Explain to me how.
You get your ass whooped. You up 3-1. You're part of the reason you get your ass whooped. Now you leave, which nobody have a problem with, but you leave and go join the motherfuckers who beat your ass to go win.
Hey, bro, I live in Oklahoma City. I'd rather go live in San Francisco.
You could have picked. You could have picked. You could have picked any way you want.
I don't want to. Like, anyone else would have made that same
No,
decision.
I would not.
Anyone
No.
else would have made
No.
that same.
Hey, come on.
Hell no.
Hey, look.
You go ahead.
We all and we almost discussed LGBTQ community.
Uh-huh.
San Fran, we know, is big on gay, right? But
Why'd you say it like that?
Wait, where is it?
I'm trying to figure where he's going. Hold on.
I'm like, hold up, man. Hold on. Let's
Go ahead.
let's listen to what Young Buck got to say.
Go ahead.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was gonna try to tie it in with his shoes somehow because they clean.
Appreciate it.
But damn, I don't know.
Hell no.
No, hit the damn button.
Yeah.
But you already had a hell no earlier.
No, I didn't.
You gotta take
Take one with him. Take
Nope.
one with him.
Sounds good. Take that shot.
hell no.
Nah. Sounds good.
So you tell me you hell no, hell no.
So look, what I'm saying is,
Go ahead.
why would you force
Go ahead.
yourself in that community when you can go join the LAs or the
Niggas gay people out of LA. What you?
or the New Yorks?
It's gay people out of
Where he did go, eventually, where he did go, he could have already been there. He could have already been there.
Yeah.
I'm
It's okay.
He tried. I know.
And then when you said, we talk about the LGBT. I set up.
when you said
I set up. Where is this going? I was like, we got to start dropping some.
There's
dollars.
only 3 more on the table, so.
bro, I thought you was about to have the dopest analogy in life. Like
Ready for it.
I was like,
Fucked it up.
he's like, I don't really know what's going with. I don't know.
Live poll with like prop bets on whether or not.
Hey, you have to sit your dumb ass down
Yeah.
once over.
Yeah, hold up. Do I got that one in here?
That one? Because that deserves a. Please tell me. Wait, sit your dumb ass down.
Wow.
My bad.
You know what?
Wow.
We should have him on the show more often because he makes me look so good. He makes me look so good. We have him on the show more often.
These are teachable moments. It's okay. It's fine.
I just want.
You know what? You know what's funny though is I really did. I tried to recover.
You know what? We're gonna go to a commercial. We're gonna come back. I'll be damned. Quick one. If you were LeBron James, about 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes,
And the Goon Squad.
10 seconds left in the game. You got the ball. You playing, but you got Steph Curry in the corner. Are you going to try to make that play for yourself or give it up to Steph Curry for the last shot? Championship game. Game 7.
I think
You or him?
It depends on who you are as a player. So you point to LeBron James. We know LeBron James.
No. I'm talking about if you was LeBron.
If I am
I'm putting you in that situation. You giving it to
So
Curry.
basically, you're mine.
Are you
You
taking
just
the
have
shot or
LeBron
giving it
James
away?
physique.
You can do everything. You can do everything.
how much are we down by?
You no.
How much are we down
Can
by?
I answer this question?
How
Bob
much are we down by?
down by
I
1.
am with this nigga, man.
Right.
He gonna shoot that bitch from the other free throw line.
5 seconds.
So him asking all these questions don't even matter. That nigga gonna
It's up.
Nah, but
You-
how
you-
much are we down by? Because that's a real question. How much are we down by?
You down by game's on the line. You down by 1 point.
You got the ball.
You got the ball. 10 seconds left.
Tell the truth, nigga.
10 seconds. You passing it? Are you creating for yourself?
Just say you're gonna take the shot.
Tell the truth. You gonna
What you gonna do?
Say you're gonna
Hey,
take
look.
Keenan gonna argue with that huddle like a motherfucker, bro.
10 seconds. You ain't got no time.
Over the whole game.
I'm busting a smooth spin move and I'm taking a layup.
Yeah, that shit blocked.
We drawing the Hey, if I'm 6'8", 6'9",
So what we not
I
gonna
ain't getting
do?
blocked.
What we not gonna do?
I'm
When
not
offered
5'6" in this
a fantasy position where we get to be LeBron James, take layups. We're not
Fuck
doing that.
off.
Like I'm not using.
So are you?
and 202.
Iron Man, bro. It's gonna like roll around the place.
LeBron James.
Got high.
So you laying it up.
Kids, fireworks, pyro, all of that.
You laying it up. You laying it up.
What?
And you ain't passing it.
Windmill dunking it from the 3-point line using whatever was left of my turbo meter.
And I'm trying to draw the foul.
What are you talking about? We can't be LeBron. Not LeBron James.
What you doing?
Hold on.
And I'm trying
What
to
you
draw
doing?
the foul.
LeBron James.
I gotta make
10 seconds left
10 seconds left.
to win the game.
Win the game.
How much am I down by?
down by
1.
I'm down by 1.
Right.
Fuck that 3-point shot.
Right, man. I'm drawing.
I don't need a 3. I just
Right.
need a bucket.
Right.
And I'm
drawing the foul.
6'8", 200
Okay.
pounds. 200 what?
Now,
That's me.
And I'm a leader.
Hey, look,
I'm going to be a
That's-
fucking monster.
Hey, whoa. 211.
Nigga, and LeBron James travels and don't get caught, nigga, I would've took that bitch like a running back. Hey!
I don't spend $1 million on my body every year to keep it healthy, as he is on, like as he's noted to have done.
to pass it.
No.
I'm taking the shot too.
Not me.
Okay, I'm gonna get a totally different scenario now.
So we all taking a shot.
Hold up, now I'm getting.
Can we not?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Basketball's on fire.
Go ahead.
You understand?
So for me, it would depend on the defense. Who's guarding me?
Right.
She really trying to show she can make it to the NBA. This is your fault. This is your fault.
Be the
Hey.
first female NBA coach.
It ain't happening.
Who's the defense? Who's guarding me?
But I mean, it would all depend on that.
Is the X or the circle on me?
I'm boxing one.
Are they playing the
A
trap
boxing
at
one.
the top of the key? Are they playing the trap?
I don't have anything else.
Okay.
I play basketball.
We can do it.
That's something different.
You a shooter. They run the 2-3 zone.
2-3 zone.
Yep. What are you gonna do?
It depends on the play. We
Do
can
you know what a
get some
2-3 zone is?
Now we can let her answer. Let her answer. She played ball. Yeah, they run a 2-3 zone.
I'm sorry, Jawan, man.
Oh,
Oh, that's so pissed. Goddamn.
she was a.
I'm mad you got
I heard
to
you
make
want
it. You see him just doing it.
So,
2-3. Go ahead.
depends on who's guarding and if who's open. I've always been a team player.
Uh-huh.
So
Right.
whoever's open,
And
if I have
LeBron
a better
is a
shot,
team player.
He is.
right?
But are we talking about you as LeBron?
6'9".
I'm a team player
So
too.
me
So
as a team player,
Uh-huh.
as LeBron, if I have 2 on me and Steph's open, Steph's gonna take it.
Okay.
But you only need 1 point.
Okay. So now, okay. So now you need 2, right? Now you need 2 points. I'm LeBron James, and you're LeBron James now. Now you're on Cleveland.
Oh.
Now we're going to take it back. Now you're playing with the Cleveland.
Wait, you're Cleveland.
No, I'm finna get to that. You're the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You in the
When you got Darnell Marshall.
It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. You in the finals.
I'm taking a shot.
Hold up.
Like a year that you're not
Check,
in the finals.
but check it. You're at Cleveland the first year in Cleveland against the Spurs, right? No. Darnell Marshall was in that joint. Was it Lynch and who else? No, not Lynch.
Who are you naming?
Darnell Marshall
Darnell Marshall
was on the
Why are we
Cleveland.
saying his name?
No, he was a starter on their team.
Rodney Hood too. Rodney Hood was on that team.
No, not that one.
No, Rodney
Rodney
Hood,
Hood
that's
wasn't
way
on that
later.
team.
Daniel
No.
Marshall's
No,
like,
we're talking about
that's like 18. That's like teenage.
Yeah. This is when Eric Snow, I believe, was on there.
Tunis, but not
El Goskis.
No,
What's that nigga name? Balat? Start with a V.
No. That's Sideshow Bob.
it's the guy from Brazil.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not Valanciunas. He's
That's
from
not
Brazil.
Valanciunas.
No.
Yeah.
No, y'all talking about Verjao.
Verjao.
Yeah. So it's that team, okay? Now you coming down. Yeah, Sideshow Bob. You got Euroed on. When you're down 2 points, you drive the ball. You have 2 people on you now, and you see in the corner, Marshall, waiting, or even what was Candace Parker's brother at the time that was in the league? The light skinned dude.
You can't even remember
Yeah.
his name, so he's irrelevant.
Candace Parker's brother was
You call him
No.
Candace Parker's brother. That's like
Look,
no. This
that
was
great.
back then. The light skinned kid. Parker's brother was on Cleveland, but they wide open.
Ask me first.
They're wide open,
Ask me first.
and you need 2. You down 2.
Ask me first.
You
I'm dunking on both their asses. I am 6'8", 220 pounds. I can dunk on 2 people.
Are we still LeBron?
220? That's not what
yeah. You're still LeBron, but you're playing the Spurs with Tim Duncan.
let me get the weight straight. How much does he weigh?
LeBron back then was like 230.
Okay, 230.
when LeBron was 230 when?
But first Cleveland, LeBron was 230. Brian got 250 when he was playing. I remember this shit to the day when he was playing Celtics and lost. He was 250 then. He got 280 when he was in Miami. Then he went to that diet, slimmed back down to 260. He was 230. Yes, look at it. Look at it.
No, you about look it up.
Look it up.
What's up? Just check. Just go to.
He was 230 when he came.
And
With the big ass jerseys, oversized jersey,
What
yeah.
year was that?
230.
So 230.
2000. It was a year before the Pistons, I think went.
2008, right?
No, the Pistons won in
He
04.
came in the league in 04. He won 230 by 06.
Yeah.
So let's just say
He-
2005.
It was
Yeah,
maybe.
it had to be 05 because 06 was the year that the Mavericks and Wade them. So 05.
His championship 06.
So 05.
Regardless, if I'm 6'9", 230 pounds,
And Tim
I can
Duncan,
go through
we're
2
talking
niggas.
240.
240. Okay, even better.
Told you he
I
was
can go
not- he
through
wasn't
2
that- he
niggas
wasn't big as
and
we thought he
dunk on
was.
their ass. I'm taking the shot.
On Tim Duncan.
Yes, on Tim Duncan. I'm
We've
doing it.
seen. Wait,
Young
yeah,
Tim-
we've
oh,
seen
young
lesser
Tim.
players.
But like two, I said 2 people. 2 people are there in the lane waiting for you. You're down by 2 points, and you have a guy wide open.
Okay, a couple things.
Hold on.
Shout out to Shanique for being a team player. Shout out to my resume for saying that on there as well. Now, I can run down a list of people who are team players.
Okay.
Shelton is a team player. Chad is a team player. Chad Eric is indeed a team player. Chad, hypothetically, is LeBron James. Again, I'm doing a cartwheel, handspring from half court, dunking the ball. Period.
They're not playing NBA Jam, nigga.
Well, it's going to seem like it. Like, there's no...
Let me
My
ask
6'9", I'm an Avenger.
Let me ask this.
You understand?
No, I got it.
You understand he's a
Let me ask
superhero,
this.
right?
Who hooped before? All of y'all?
All of us.
Okay, all of y'all.
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask this. Who would win one-on-one?
I ain't never seen him play by bust his ass. I ain't worried about
Okay.
that.
Chad?
He be
Brittany?
fighting people
Hold
on the court.
hold
Yeah, that
no,
too.
no,
Yeah, it's
let
different.
let me-
No, I want to play
let me-
basketball. I already seen what he's done.
Let me prove a point real quick.
I believe it. You know what I mean?
And Chad, are you gonna beat Chad?
Huh?
Are you gonna beat Chad?
Yeah.
You gonna beat?
Well,
He definitely yes.
I don't Kobe's. Let's just say that.
But you beat
that mean-
Mud as well.
I'm gonna whoop his ass too.
Okay, so with that mentality,
You hear him saying whoop because he's going to
He's
fight.
not going.
Okay.
Fight with a competitive ass.
Time out. What
bust my ass. All right, I don't
But
know.
what I'm
I'm busting my son ass, so
Okay,
you definitely get
he
yours.
busts his son ass, yeah.
But in this fantasy world that we're playing in right now, the what would you do?
Uh-huh.
It goes back to your style of playing.
Exactly.
You're gonna take the shot no matter what.
Not necessarily. No real
Who have you
shit.
seen hoop in here?
Me?
No, I'm talking about you.
I know, you
Out of
see
the
me
3
hoop.
people she had, out of the 4 people she had.
Oh, I seen Chad hoop.
Hooping this week, by the way.
I've seen you only on video. And then I think Corey maybe once.
You saw me at your house, but we were just playing horse.
Yeah.
We,
And I seen Shanique hoop.
Corey don't look like you hoop though.
all right,
Hit-
now, I'm gonna let y'all believe that shit.
I'm a shooter, though. I'll say this.
Yeah. So
Oh no, I'm gonna
the only person I played with is Chad.
Yeah, the group.
Yeah, he's the only person I played basketball a lot
I'm
with.
gonna come with long ass two.
If we're being honest about,
Huh?
were you asking would Anthony take the shot?
Yeah, clearly.
As
No.
LeBron,
Yes.
he's taking the shot.
That's not no.
As Anthony, he might pass. I still think he's taking the shot, but
If
it ain't like a selfish thing.
If he's
This
on
nigga waiting
the
in the
team
corner at the
with
free throw line.
the no names, because I didn't know any of the people he mentioned,
Right.
the Cleveland team,
Right.
he's taking the shot.
No.
Are you taking a shot? You didn't
You
answer the
are.
question. Are you? Two people on you.
It's two people, and I'm looking at Darnell Marshall. I'm shooting.
I've seen you play quarterback and flag with bums and then just decide you're gonna run all over the place. So you take the shot.
That sounds.
I know it's different sports.
No, but
That sounds.
It ain't
I didn't say enough about
and
any
he's gonna
flag
commit
football.
insurance fraud to get to the foul line. But I'm on his team, so it's okay.
Which means he's a cheater.
no, whoa. But no, I'm taking that shot though. And but with that even being said, that's one thing that if you notice, it's just because of our mentalities of who we are as basketball players and as people. We scrutinize LeBron James so bad because he does not have that same mentality.
I'm saying I would do this.
Was
I
this
don't
your
knock
whole?
him.
All these questions was your whole
No.
campaign. and
Not at
how
all.
bad-
I'm
how
just-
bad we criticize
No, I'm
LeBron
just
James.
Yeah, you
no,
want to
You know
not
what I'm saying? 'Cause he's
not at
I
all.
love Jordan. I like LeBron too, but I mean, like. I
No,
feel
you
but,
Jordan,
you know,
Jordan, you nigga be.
Oh my God! This whole time was to do to defend his ass.
No, you.
Pissed.
He just hate LeBron, so he think.
I don't.
But no,
hate
what?
LeBron. I love LeBron.
No, you don't.
One question to the crowd. I mean, to the not the audience, the people on the show.
What's up?
You taking if you had to make a team, who you taking first?
LeBron.
Jordan.
LeBron,
Active
no
player.
doubt.
Kobe,
LeBron, no
LeBron,
doubt.
and Jordan.
And to
Jordan.
be honest,
Kobe's not
where
even
I draw
in there with me.
and to
You
be honest,
got
as
Jordan
Shaq.
no, to
It
be
ain't
honest,
Shaq.
I don't care. I've listened to a whole.
It's too many
old
weaknesses.
heads. I've listened to too many old heads say that they'll take LeBron first over MJ, knowing that they've watched MJ and I've only watched LeBron. They will take LeBron over MJ, knowing that they've watched
Why would you
both.
take LeBron over MJ though?
It's a different.
Depend on the
That's
team
their
that I
opinion.
have to
But
pick.
I'm saying that I've
That's-
watched
it
both
depends
of
on the
them say
team.
that
You
they'll
in a
take LeBron.
2-on-2 tournament.
And I'm picking who out of what four I got to pick.
Who with?
I got no other person.
Kobe or LeBron? I ain't gonna put Shaq.
Bro, you have every basketball player that has ever existed on planet Earth, okay? And you get to pick one of them first. Who are you taking? Go.
If a 2-on-2,
I don't
Jordan.
give a damn what it is.
He just said 2-on-2,
No
Jordan.
matter what it is.
5-on-5, LeBron.
Alex Caruso.
I'll go there. I'll go that route.
5-on-5, LeBron.
That's a good
Play
answer.
2-on-2.
If you said
We are.
LeBron not gonna be.
No, he asked that question.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
I did say.
He asked that.
5-on-5, to be honest, me
5-on-5 LeBron.
That's my first pick on 5-on-5 and on 2-on-2.
No, 2-on-2 Jordan for sure.
One-on-one?
I'm taking
Huh?
LeBron
One-on-one?
James for either.
One-on-one what? I can't pick nobody one-on-one. It's
What
just
do you
me.
mean you can't pick no one?
No, you said one-on-one.
You can have
No, I'm saying
Fight
one-on-one.
Oh, what I put money on one-on-one?
Yeah, I'm saying who is your first?
I was like, oh, no, I knew that. I was like, bro, I think he's having another dumb
And you're
moment.
the fighter.
You did have some dumb shit.
I didn't know.
Tell out, because he said, hey, 2-on-2, 5-on-5. So who you picking one-on-one? And I was like, I can't pick nobody one-on-one. It's just me. It's me versus
Go ahead, kid. Go ahead, get that number.
I
Yeah.
know what you meant, but it's just how you asked it during that time made it sound dumb.
Hell no.
I'm going to take one with you because
I mean, niggas just.
I got to, so I'll take one with you. I just didn't take mine yet. It's all good. No.
I take no shot.
You take it too because you
Come
actually
on.
went down that path.
Come on. Bow.
No.
Oh, man.
Y'all gotta take a vote on that shit if I gotta take one. Y'all gotta vote on that. No. 'Cause that's-
Let me go use the restroom.
Ooh.
Where's it?
That's them young bucks, boy. And boy said, I'm gonna be right.
doing this shit.
Why did I do this? He said, I'm
So my friends to watch this shit with the air, I got no hoes after this.
He said, I'm fucking up. But I agree with you. If I'm LeBron at that size with that ability,
I'm saying it only for myself.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Being critical, like, this
But that's what I'm saying. Like people a lot forget. Like that's just how our mentality is. You don't have too many people that has his mentality other than Magic. So Jason Kidd maybe, but we didn't have those mentalities like that. And
the game was different back then.
Yeah.
Ball was more of a thing. Spacing.
yeah, but you know what? Even younger people, as he said, I'm shooting that bitch. You know, every era that most people are gonna take that shot. But because LeBron's different, it's hard for us to understand even where he's coming from. But even with that said, we put Kobe in that category. He averaged more points a game than Kobe.
But bro,
So,
you
I
gotta
mean-
think of it like this: growing up as a kid, how many times have you played basketball by yourself and counted down the clock? Everybody's wanting to be in that damn
Everybody
moment.
wants to be a
And
hero.
everybody
Right.
wants to take that shot.
I'm with you.
Now it's totally different when you get to the goddamn big stage.
But
You gotta take that damn shot.
what's funny? Do you know he has hit more than Jordan,
Game
Kobe?
winners?
Yes. Yes.
That shouldn't be surprising, let alone
Yes.
the fact that he has way more miles on him. Than
Yeah,
Jordan.
and Jordan
Years old.
retired,
And
yeah.
people conveniently leave that out when they
Whoop
do
de
that.
fuck.
Okay. Well, Kobe
Like,
didn't, and he has more
that's
than
a great
Kobe.
stat. That's a great stat. If you're talking about LeBron is not clutch.
How many times?
No, no, it ain't.
If we're talking about who's the most clutch,
Plenty.
it's not going to be. And I think
The most clutch is Jordan.
That's what I'm saying. As long as we have that.
No.
It's fine if LeBron has.
No, but
mentality is
what I'm
Jordan on
yeah,
that.
what I'm saying on that is like it's crazy how we have that mentality. Like we think LeBron is just gonna pass all the time. He's shown that he won't. That he'll take those shots. You know what I'm saying?
He shows he's gonna make the smart play.
Yeah, he makes a better basketball play than most people.
And it's funny because you originally rewind way back as what play would you make, and technically, like
The
we say
right
that
answer is-
like people don't say Kawhi is a playmaker because he doesn't initiate offense and stuff like that.
Right.
He usually just finishes.
Right.
And yet, oftentimes people are critical of LeBron not being a playmaker when he's doing the thing that a Kawhi wouldn't do.
Right.
That
He's
frankly,
criticized for doing the right
as much as I love him and he's still my favorite basketball player of all time. For the record, favorite basketball player of all time: Kobe Bryant, greatest basketball player of all time; Michael Jordan, best basketball player of all time. that I've ever seen
LeBron
play
James.
is LeBron James.
I agree 100%.
All right.
Except the favorite. Favorite is Iverson and Steph Kobe.
I'll start Jordan to go. I'll take that.
We ain't gonna argue that.
No,
though.
to me that's there's no his
Yeah.
legacy.
He's the GOAT.
Shoes making the
LeBron's just the best.
I just want them to stop having the conversation.
Yeah.
No, LeBron, like Mike's the GOAT.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily need a GOAT in 2-on-2, or rather, it doesn't hurt to have one, of course. But that ain't my first pick. My first pick is the boat, LeBron James for me.
The boat?
Best of all time.
Oh, okay. Best
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boat.
The boat.
We want to have
He hit.
I've just never heard it before.
Hold up. But he hit that boat like we supposed to know that shit.
Exactly.
The boat.
Think about it.
The boat. We was like,
Can I say the boat?
the boat.
But I had to think about it, so it's not hell no. But because I put it together.
I was thinking like he a tugboat, he a big nigga. Like what? I was all off, boy. I was up.
Hey, bro, if I take it, he said so quick.
Chad, you got me on that one.
of all time.
You got me on that one.
Corey, you could be the creative of all time. I don't know. We'll just
Hey, I
put
fucking like
him in parentheses.
The code.
All right, well, we need to start. No, not until we get the numbers straight.
He said we get them numbers straight, boy. We do it.
I like the way you
Is this?
Because I'm about to
Hey,
shake
so
hands like, yeah.
let's do another. What would you do?
Go ahead.
Bro, you do something.
That's dope. That's dope.
Give me a couple frees.
Okay.
Call you 2 hours.
Yeah.
Edit it anyway.
We got to move all that around.
Do you want to?
But no, I got you.
Can we
Keep.
talk about the baby? We had that comment. Can we talk about the baby
I
again?
was gonna say Damian Lillard.
What about Damian Lillard?
Well, I'm saying the predicament that he's in right now.
As far as what making a decision?
Ooh, that is actually a good one.
We're making a decision.
You need to come to Dallas.
His decision is similar to LeBron's decision, except you're not even making it to the finals.
Huh?
He said his decision is the same one that was LeBron's.
Yeah,
decision.
he's
You're not even making it to the finals.
yeah, Dame's gonna have to make a decision.
That comes back to what you stand on, though. Dame is from the hood. He's loyal. He's not going to leave his team because he's loyal.
I think Dame's loyalty about to run out.
Yeah.
And mark my But because
now he's asking himself, what more
Which
do
is
I
why
have
I
to
feel
do?
like this one's. If we
When
do
you
this
ask yourself
3
that
years
question,
ago,
what
fine,
more
but it's
do
been
I
like
have to
4
do?
more years since the last time we
You are
had
tired.
this
Should have left a long
discussion.
Well,
Yes.
shit that, but like you said,
Like
that's
you
where
said,
your
yeah.
loyalty. That's where your loyalty lies. But when, like I said,
4 more years.
when you
But-
ask
but
that
it's like, is
question,
he really shooting himself in the foot? Because back to your point, he's taking care of his family, right? He has multiple sources of income.
he gonna have that anyway.
but he does
now
have
it
a
comes back to
ring.
what you care
So here's
about.
the but right,
We're talking
y'all
about
just
what
said
we care about.
right, no, correct. But he just when he said the ring word, now that goes back to what we'd originally said about. So
You brought
where's
that point
Dame as far as legacy goes?
Time out, bro.
About
Okay,
that point.
what
Because
is
he-
the what is
He
the
made his legacy already.
I
what
feel
is-
like he
let me
has.
ask y'all a question. What is the ultimate goal when you are competing in whatever sport?
It depends on the person.
Yeah,
Because
that's what
nigga,
I'm saying.
as a
But
bench
Dame-
player,
Well, you know what?
As a
Okay,
bench player, I don't give a
okay.
fuck about no ring.
Sports
I
is
know, and I
competitive.
don't
You are
contribute to a ring.
competing.
But
Okay,
I'm making money.
money is gonna
That's what
fucking
matters.
come.
But Dame wants to win a
Not necessarily
championship.
The highest paid player in the WNBA is $260,000. That ain't shit compared to NBA.
But a lot of niggas are living off of regular ass paychecks, my nigga. Like, it depends on how you spend your money and all that bullshit.
Regular
But I'm talking
Wait a
about,
minute, though. Go
bro,
ahead.
the money is going to fucking come. If you are a top tier player, the money's gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking worried about the fucking money.
Where's the
Okay?
threshold for that? Because in our daily lives, we not gonna do that. If
We not
somebody's
gonna do
like 60,000 versus 80,000, I get it. That's
Oh,
not the
no,
kind
no,
of money
no,
we're
no,
talking
no.
about.
No, no, no,
But
no.
ain't nobody gonna be
I
like
get
that money.
that. I get that.
Or most
But then
won't.
you got players that don't even give a fuck about when they give. Nigga, Dirk Nowitzki is a prime fucking example. Dirk Nowitzki could have had a max fucking deal, but he was like, hey, no, I want a
He Tom
fucking
Brady.
ship.
But he
And
want
Tom
a ring,
Brady,
though.
I want a ship, so I'm going to take a pay cut
And-
so your ass can pay niggas to come in here and help.
Dame,
I don't know.
Dame would do it. It's the fact that you're not going to get people to come to that
You're not
market.
coming to Portland though. You're not going to Oregon.
But that's why
You're
he.
not going to Oregon.
That's why that he is going to have
You
to
ain't going to no
leave.
goddamn Oregon.
No, you're not.
Unless you're going to be a duck,
Hey.
you ain't going to Oregon.
It's the reason that Portland has the same problem that all those other small markets have had. They have to draft them because they're not coming there in free agency. Melo came there because he didn't have a choice. So at this point, Dame, that loyalty is eventually going to run out because he's going to be looking at this. Now I want to win. Dame has endorsements. Dame has max contracts. He has multiple streams of
He
income.
can be a fucking rapper
So-
and make
so
money.
now-
He's cold on the mic.
So now Dame is not worrying about money as much now because he's solidified that.
30. He's 30
Okay.
So it's like now I have to go find this ring.
But my nigga, I am a fucking one. I am
Have
a
you ever
fucking
heard Dame
competitor.
talk about a ring?
Huh?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. Twitter,
definitely
Twitter. I don't remember the exact comments he put on
I
Twitter.
don't either, but I know he's talked
One
about
time.
what he
How many other
Talking
times
about on
they got
Twitter.
LeBron talking about a ring before he got one?
Oh, it's a difference though. Their standards was different because LeBron has already been put as the chosen one to come in and take the kingdom. So he had
He's
to.
gonna win a
He
ring.
had to. Dame Lillard came from a D1 double A
Yeah.
like school.
So, I mean,
But I'm saying, bro,
and
my
that
man-
case, every answer is situational.
But bro, my main point is you enter
So we can make every answer
sports
situational.
to win a championship.
True.
So if I don't have a
Not everybody in
championship,
sports for that reason.
nigga, I'm going to be pissed. And I'm
Top
going to be doing
top
everything.
tier players.
Job. Like,
Where I
Look-
came from,
our
nigga,
jobs
I'm
don't
trying to
have
go to the NBA so I can be a
championships.
millionaire. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no ring.
See, we sitting up here talking about top tier players though.
When you come into the league, you got a deal. You got good money. Okay, how you manage your money, that's totally up to you. So
No,
you constantly think
but
about money,
you're-
getting max
but
deals and
you're-
shit.
but
You
you're
gotta
going
see
about
you handle your
that.
shit correctly.
But you're going off of what you would do.
Hey, hold on.
You're going off what
J.R.
you would
Smith,
do.
care about a ring?
I want to hear what
J.R.
you
Smith,
got
do
to
we
say.
care about
But a top tier player,
Yes,
I really
yes,
wanna hear what
yes.
J.R. Smith did.
Yes.
He did care about a
Yes.
ring.
Yes, and he know where
Jeff-
LeBron went. He knew he was going to get one.
He was riding the bitch to get that bitch.
Don't matter, but he got one. Hold on.
I would like to know what our resident prospective NBA draft pick, Shanique.
What's the question?
Yeah, you've been quiet.
Now that I don't know, but they said you had something to say. I feel bad.
No, I'm not saying you had some.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Are you worried about your money or you worried about the shit?
Money.
Okay, all right.
And we can, and then you were saying top tier players, right?
Yeah.
It's going,
Okay,
but
okay.
no. Hold on. Let me finish it.
Okay, go ahead.
Top tier players think about that as well.
Wait.
I turned my head.
Hold on. Let me finish.
No, go ahead. You can sorry.
Carmelo Anthony is a top tier player, did he not?
Yes.
He moved for money and not championships. Going to the Knicks did not at all say championship. So just because you're top tier don't mean you're going for championships.
Where
'Cause-
should he have gone? Because we just said that players aren't going to small markets, and he was.
But New York had
New York.
But
Madison
New
Square
York-
Garden, where everybody dreams of playing.
no.
Bigger market, but
No,
bigger
that
market.
market. Hold on,
Go there
no,
right now.
no. That market, but New York market is for money and not
He got
championships.
traded to New York.
He didn't go to New York in free agency.
Yeah, but he re-signed it.
The ultimate
One-
Because
answer.
he wanted out of Denver.
Hold on,
No,
wait, hold on.
The ultimate answer is every player is individual, and
Wait.
what they do
Right.
is individual.
Well,
to-
nigga, I'm a fucking
Hold on.
competitor.
You can still let me finish. Let me finish.
That's your answer, though. I respect it.
Which, I mean, at the end of the day, it's the money you make. It's your job. I go to work. I make my money to provide my lifestyle. They go to work. They play ball. They make their money to provide for their lifestyle.
Right.
That's what it comes down to.
Right. I agree with exactly what you said on that. Well, I pointed to the Carmelo because he was saying if you're top tier, you're thinking about rings. But that's not necessarily
It
true.
also depends, though, on how much leverage you have, which is really going to be a function of like how good of a player you are.
Situational.
And also just where you happen to be. Because maybe if you're on a franchise that you trust, that has a history of being a good organization and is currently comprised to challenge for a chip, then maybe you start operating differently. Like,
And it also wasn't a matter.
this could change at any different point in time within a career.
Right. Absolutely. But that's still individual to that person.
For sure.
Because if you have a single player playing just for them
Uh-huh.
versus you have someone who's providing for their, wife and kids,
Right.
their mama, their daddy, their grandparents, like their motive is completely different
Right.
than a
Right.
single person.
Yeah, it's the individual, it's a set of circumstances.
Well, your
Yeah.
ass be
In
sitting
your
at
personal
home like
life and
Charles
in your work
Barkley.
life. Is your
Wonder
team
why you
great?
ain't got no goddamn ring.
But you be at home, you
Still
go.
one of the greatest.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
That's
And that's great.
That's the
but you
easy
know what's
one.
worse? Being one of the greatest players to play and don't have a ring. You know what I mean?
It
And
makes-
it makes sense every
it
goddamn
makes
game for it.
True enough, but you know why
Shaq
that
is always
happens?
doing this.
Hey, Charles.
No one should be getting on Chuck.
I got 4 of these.
Well, when Michael Jordan plays, sorry, bro.
To be honest,
he gave him 2 years.
I am hoping
He gave y'all 2
CP3 gets
years.
his shine.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It
I
makes for good
am
banter.
cheering so
Yeah,
hard for
because not only that, Charles Barkley right now, when Shaq do that, he does nothing but laugh because he has gained so much from even not. Yes, so it's like it all
That's still-
depends.
Look, I mean,
But when
I
I'm
don't
around
know
my
Charles
friends, so I know got ring, I'm pissed off.
Yeah, he probably might. Still
Right, it's definitely gonna be a competitive nature that where you gonna be pissed that you ain't got a ring.
Shit, bro.
Yeah, you think Reggie Miller don't want to ship? He living his good life though. You know what I'm saying? It's
But
like.
this nigga sitting at home in his house like,
But people don't talk shit about People barely talk shit about Reggie Miller compared to Charles Barkley.
Yeah,
Charles
Charles.
Barkley's out there.
He's exactly. Let's get Charles talk about it.
Charles talk about everybody. He wants
like
smoke.
Charles.
He
He
deserves
go
the
in.
smoke.
He talks so
Reggie
much
Miller
shit.
sits back and
Because
he's
he's an
just
easy
Reggie Miller.
target.
Yeah, Charles.
Because
I
he's
think-
an easy target.
The easy target's always the
Reggie
one that's out in the
Miller's sister talk
open.
more shit
Charles
than
out in
he
the
do.
open.
Because he's an easy
True.
target.
I don't
I
feel
feel
like
like
great
Damian
point
Lillard
with
and
the
Charles Barkley are the
testosterone,
same.
He has a great point with
Oh, so put it like this, Corey. You okay with being Joel Anthony?
Who was Joel?
Exactly.
Wait, now I'm thinking.
Oh God.
Joel Anthony.
Joe, you don't know who Joe Anthony is.
I don't know who's
Played with the Miami Heat, got a championship.
Dark-skinned nigga.
Yeah,
Oh, he got a ship?
he got a championship.
I'm fine.
So you rather be him than the nigga than Melo,
Charles Barkley.
Time out.
than Charles Barkley.
I got a question for you.
No,
Would you rather be Robert Ory?
Robert Ory got the money though.
Mario got the money and he done made clutch.
He got the money though.
Guys,
Quinn Cook got a
we're not
ring.
talking about the money that's just in the ABA. He doesn't
Yeah, but
have-
Joel Anthony's a whole
doesn't
different.
have anywhere approaching max contract money ever in his
But
career.
Joel Anthony's different. He ain't got no TV. He don't got no Max.
Would
He
you
don't
rather
got
be a
nothing.
max contract player consistently throughout your career
I
and
know
end
he
it
was
with no
poor.
rings? Or would you rather be a role player that was able to pick some along the way?
Not even a role player,
Say
a
it.
bench warmer.
Say it.
Well, that's two different things. Because I say
First
Robert
of
Ory,
all,
he's a
ain't
role
nothing
player, he ain't a bench
wrong.
warmer.
Time out. First of all, ain't nothing wrong with riding the bitch because I'm still getting paid for sitting down.
So
I'm fine.
you'd be okay.
But you ain't getting.
I'm fine.
You'd be
Nigga,
okay.
I wanted to be a professional football player. If I was not good
Well, that's
enough to
different.
get on the
They
fucking
don't get
field,
paid, bro.
huh?
They don't get paid.
Yeah, they pay is
But all
totally
he
different.
wants is the ring.
But
That's all he cares
That's all I
about.
give a fuck about.
So you can be. So you gonna be like Delonte West with a ring? You cool with that? You cool with that? They gonna be like this shit, y'all see this shit? I'm like, you gonna be shaking with that ring. Y'all see this shit? It remind me. What? You know what it remind me of? Remember Kanye first album? You talking about what's gonna keep me warm? Those degrees. Then you are not gonna give a fuck about no goddamn ring. If you broke. No. No.
Won't be wrong.
No.
What he make? What he does in his personal life?
Hell no.
Me, I manage my money correctly.
Hell no.
$200,000, I'm gonna grow the fuck out that bitch.
Guys, make sure
And
y'all,
I'm getting paid for sitting down.
y'all hit the like button.
Smart ass shit.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We went way overboard, and we're gonna have to run this back again. I'll be damned.
Tune in to our mental health episode where Anthony apologizes for all the
Hell no.
slander.